Nicole Whippy, or Iana Grace.
And we are the newest family on Ferndale.
And today we're taking over Fresh.
This is a completely new start in a fresh environment.
And I'm the same weirdo.
Toss on my! Hey.
Obviously there's all these huge barriers like, don't touch me, like, but like...
Bulletin Live reporting outside the burning flames of what used to be the old Avondale Church.
Mighty hearty episode coming your way, Freshies.
But before touchdown, we're catching up with some talented Freshies
who are keeping it fresh.
Welcome to the Pacific Games in Samoa. Keep it fresh.
Brings all our island nations into one place and we get to see how beautiful our culture really is.
The Pacific Games, it unites us as one in sports, and it also raises the level of competition between us as well. So it's good to compete against each other and raise each other up.
Pacific Games is basically one big game for all the Pacific Islands. 24 countries coming to compete in different sports. We have sailing, swimming, rugby. It's just like a vast amount of sports, and it's good just having everyone here.
Hi everyone, my name is Abigail Terepisa. I'm from Papua New Guinea and I'm representing the women's tennis team. I competed in my first Pacific Games in 2007 where I got the bronze medal, so this time around I'm hoping to get the gold medal here.
I think the Pacific Games is the Pacific Olympics for us. This is probably one of the biggest things I've done. This time I'm the hometown boy.
As Pacific Island, we all have something in common, and that's our sports and enjoying competing against each other, and so that's why we find that this is one of the bigger and more enjoyable meets for us.
It's a big feeling for me, like it's a real humble feeling being able to put on the blue jersey again, because 2 months ago I got the opportunity to represent Samoa in the World Cup, and that was one of the most best feelings I've ever had. But Pacific Games was always my goal since I was younger. It was a dream me and my dad shared. Yeah, I'm just happy to see everyone around here smiling, the vibe, the energy. Yeah, it just really feels good. And I know everyone that's watching overseas really wish they were here, because it's just the occasion you don't want to miss.
Keep it fresh, we're doing it right now!
So, Nicole, before we check out this next superstar who's coming through in the wrestling world, I want to know what your signature taunting gesture would be.
Ooh, like the Rock's eyebrow? Okay, I got a good one. I do it every night at 7 p.m. on Shortland Street, and it's called the ugly cry. Are you ready for it? Go, come at me.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, are you okay? Are you alright?
Well, I don't know how long we would last in the ring with this next diva, Tyra Sharma.
Ian, and I currently wrestle at Oliver MMA Gym. My father's actually a Taekwondo Fiji rep, so when I was younger he tried to get me into Taekwondo, but I wasn't really into it. And then just recently, about a year ago, he asked me if I wanted to try like mixed martial arts, so I was like, yo, I'll do it. The things that I love about MMA is that, like, in a way, it's sort of like an outlet for like whatever I'm going through. So if I'm going through like a tough time, like I can just come to the gym, you know, like hit it out and stuff. It's also really fun for me because like we're throwing people, so that's pretty cool. When I tried netball and basketball, I was like, oh my God, I can't even run. So I tried to find something that was like for me, and since this doesn't really involve running, I was like, yo, let me do this. So it's really good because I can just throw myself on them and just use my weight. So it's pretty good. When I first started, being the only girl felt a bit like awkward because obviously there's all these huge guys and you're just like, don't touch me, like. But like once I kept coming, like it's just like, oh, they're just guys, like I can beat them up if I want to, like that kind of thing. So it's pretty fun because like in a way they're making me stronger. Because if I like verse other guys, I feel like I can verse the girls in my category like really well. So it's pretty good. I would encourage other girls to get into this sport because I reckon defense is really important, and it's fun too. Like it's not just all about defense and like knowing how to defend yourself, but it's good as well like for like your own growth as a woman. Like you feel stronger and like you feel like you can do other things when you like start doing these kind of contact sports. I think it's mainly about discipline. Like if you can discipline yourself to come to training early and like just showing up and just getting on the mat is basically all you need to do. Just listen to your coach. My coach, his name's Karim. He's from Iran. He's honestly like such an inspiration. He takes time out of his day just to coach all of us. So he's really an inspiration to like even the little kids. Like he's teaching us discipline, and he's funny too. So he's just really good at what he does. He's very passionate. I'm hoping to one day hopefully compete in the Olympics for New Zealand. And right now I'm working towards the Youth Olympics, which is next year. So that's what I've been training really hard for. So hopefully I compete.
Time for a quick break. So stay locked on this channel because we've got heaps more freshness for you.
See you soon. The casting director was like, oh, your mum's here. And I was like, all right. I was like, could she pass for a Fijian?
We're just minutes away from hearing from the FBI. They're going to tell us what they found inside the church, and is it in my size?
Welcome back to the freshest channel this side of the hemisphere.
All the hemisphere.
Ooh. Or Yao or Nicole Whippy.
Or Iana Grace.
And this is
Our world.
Would you look at that?
We both remember this. It was like my first day. I was going in to pick up some scripts. The casting director was like, oh, your mum's here. And I was like, all right. I was like, could she pass for a Fijian?
Actually, Iana looks a lot like my daughter.
That's
my
true.
eldest daughter. When my husband met Iana, he went, whoa. When we looked at the roles, we really wanted to, of course, draw upon who we are, that we were represented properly on a primetime drama on TV. And so we decided together that we were going to be Fijian Samoan.
Yeah, we took that to the writers. They hadn't decided for us, which was nice. They did decide that they asked us kind of how we wanted to represent that side of our family.
This is a completely new start in a fresh environment.
And I'm the same weirdo.
Hey, you are not a weirdo.
I need to get my other shoes.
You know, I've done all this screen work and I'd moved into directing on Vi and Fijoa Club, and I really thought maybe that's where the direction my career was going. I actually spoke to my producer, Kerry Wakia, and just went, do I take it? You know, I've got all this stuff happening. Do I do this? And she went, you know, you can do it all. You can be a mother to 2 kids. You can be a director and a writer and create your own stuff and be on Shortland Street and do what you love. You can do it all. So do it.
But lately I've been having these feelings about...
5 Hail Marys.
No, Father, that's not it at all.
I did a lot of theatre. I did my minor in drama, but it's not the same as doing drama school. But I feel like Shortland Street's my drama school.
It is.
My dad is Samoan. He's like most Samoan man you've ever seen. My mum's Palangi, but she's always really, really pushed for that Samoan culture to be a really big part of mine and my sister's lives.
Like, we realise how special it is, this relationship on screen and as people, as who we are. Because we have sharing something quite similar, which is really good because we can really prop each other up with that. Kind of navigating our way through it together, aren't we?
Yeah.
We'll not allow you to take any more from us!
I'm tired of molding myself to become who you want me to be.
They knew that there was an idea behind it of every writer-director had to have an Indigenous connection to their island. I was like, well, I can't represent Fiji. Listen to me. Let's go represent Fiji. I represent Fiji. All the Fijians gonna be like, what? It was really important that people like myself and my sister, Kailoma, which is Afakasi. I think Kailoma actually means in between, which is really what we are. But we are stories of the Pacific. Our story in Vi is on the migration, on the leaving as the little girls, the place you were born, and leave the people you love. But I think directing a story that is so close to you, it's like, people are like, how did you do this and how did you do that? And I'm like, well, I knew every single breath of that story because that story was us. The biggest realization that I'm having with representation is that I am enough. Kids were brought up like me with the worst New Zealand accents who couldn't speak their language. I'm still Fijian. Just having my face there is a whole community of people that really relate to that. And I see it when I go to my daughter's Meki class and I walk in and all the little Fijian kids are like, Nicole from Shortland Street, Nicole from Shortland Street. And it's like, I am them. They look at me, who's like the silly mum in their class with my daughter, and they go, that could be me.
You don't need to sacrifice anything. There are actors who are fantastic actors, and any kind of ethnicity that you want, any kind of sexuality that you want, any kind of gender that you want, like, they are out there, and it's just really important to look for them.
Even though in the past we have been an underrepresented community that haven't been heard as much, that now we are front and centre, and the Pacific Island community is, especially in New Zealand. And you thought we were drama queens?
We are, but y'all ain't ready for what's about to go down on the Housiewives after the break.
Ooh, OMG, shook.com/gmail, yahoo.co.nz.aukin.com.
And the bad news is, he's dead. Like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire.
Are you quoting Janet Jackson?
No, but that's the way love goes. All right?
Nisa Bulavanaka,
and welcome back to Fresh.
The answers to our questions are just around the corner. Who stole the church people's monies?
Who stole the church people's husbands?
Ooh, it's time for Housiewives.
Housiewives.
Previously on Housiewives.
I told her about the money last night.
You what? We're here to escort you back to our headquarters for questions.
I had nothing to do with it. I want my lawyer.
If I wanted to get back at the church, I would have set it on fire by now.
Of what used to be the old Avondale Church. Bulletin Live reporting outside the burning flames of what used to be the old Avondale Church. What you can see behind me, ladies and gentlemen, are rubble and ashes, and also a random lady. Excusez-moi, madame, what can you tell me about what's happened?
Rebirth! Resurrection!
I think she needs Listerine. What have you got around you? Please tell me.
Rebirth! Resurrection!
I think we may have found some bits of clothing from someone that may have been caught in the fire. You heard it here first. Bulletin Live. Back to you.
Why is Enko smile? Who do your eyebrows like that? Is that why you're angry you take the money?
Whose clothes did we find in the fire?
But why would she take the money?
Because her eye.
She keeps her eye on the price? Interesting. Where is Pastor Sam?
We're just minutes away from hearing from the FBI. They're going to tell us what they found inside the church, and is it in my size? ACC!
Okay, calm down.
Clear out.
Good morning. Kia ora, tēnā koutou, tika mori ora, and warm Pacific greetings.
We're already warm, hurry up.
Okay.
Yes, we have some good news and we have some bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? We want to hear you. Hurry the hell up. Right. The good news is we have identified the owner of the piece of clothing that was found in the fire last night. And the owner of the piece of clothing is...
Drum roll, please.
The piece of clothing belongs to Pastor Salad of the Avondale Church.
Oh my God.
And the bad news is, he's dead. Like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire.
Are you quoting Janet Jackson?
No, but that's the way love goes. All right?
But we would also like to announce that we have some even greater news. As of today, it is my pleasure to announce that we will be stepping down from this case today due to the lack of...
Thank you, Jesus. Due to the lack of basically this neighborhood is very messed up. These crazy people live around here. It's very uncomfortable for me and my brother here. For more information, please
we
check
would like
my
to go right
Instagram,
now. Thank you
my
very much for
Snapchat,
any more comments.
and your
No
mom's
comments.
Snapchat.
No, sir, what's the Wi-Fi password?
27214.
All right. Is that your phone number or? Oh, okay. Cool.
That's your mum.
Oh, wow. There you go. There's the password for the Wi-Fi. Back to you, Bulletin Live.
That's it. Y'all free to go now.
That's it.
So they caught the thief? If they have, I'm going to be here later to fussy them.
Oh, don't worry about that. Let's just go home. I'm tired.
No, we need to go to the church. There's a mess to clean up.
Messy, Angie.
This is so unreal. I got married in there. I learned how to sing in there. I got laid in there.
I lost my eye in there. Look.
Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, he's actually in a better place now, actually.
Yeah, maybe you can find somebody your own. Somebody your own.
How can I go back?
Remember.
No, I remember he used to like to grab me by the head and tell me about everything, you know, and everything was meant to be. It's just so now he can't even celebrate his own memory in his own house.
Grave diggers coming for to bury your soul. Grave diggers
I'm not one
coming for to
of
dig
any words.
you a hole.
But if there are any words, these are the words I'm gonna share. I was down and out, struggling. I wondered how I was gonna make it through. I've got a dream holding on.
Dig a hole.
I can't let go because I gotta make it come true. I mean it.
Grave digger coming, but the digging's all done. Cause you've been digging like a son of a gun. Dig a hole.
Birth! Resurrection!
Dig a hole, fill a hole. Dig a hole, fill a hole. Grave digger coming for to bury your soul. Grave digger coming, gonna bury you in. Cause you've gone and done it and you do it again. Grave digger coming for to bury your soul.
Oh, and gosh, the dramatics. I can't wait to see the season finale next week.
Yes! But that's us for this week. Come back next week to spill the tea with these guys.
Welcome to Fresh News. We're joined by me, Pippa Wetzel.
And me, Daniel Faitawa. It's great to be here, although it's long overdue since I was invited to come here.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Nicole Whippy.
And I'm Iana Gray.
Don't forget to check us out 7 p.m. on weekdays
on Shortland Street.
More than Manda.